Next one we have seen again. See why I am revising yesterday's classes. Yesterday we had a complete thing on MATLAB, but using this MATLAB online tool, whatever we have learned yesterday, we can easily understand and cross-check whether we have learned is correct or not, whether the syntax what we have given is correct or not. So those things is completely possible using this MATLAB online thing. Okay, just a second. So other important things we have learned: X label, Y label. X label is the topic what you give for the X axis. Y label is what you give for the Y axis. See, these labels are given to make the uh, whoever is going to look at these graphs, they will get a clear picture of you're plotting between what and what. I am in this graph, I am plotting between year and price. Okay, title will say what is the graph identifying or what this graph is all about. And grid on means you will be having a background matrix based lines to give a better visual effect. And legend, for each of these graphs correspond to which country. So you can use the legend to say what and where you have to have the legend. Northwest means this is north, this is west. So you will have the graph here. Northwest legend you will have. Northeast means here, southeast, southwest. Center means you will have it in the center. So you can position where you want to have your legend. Okay. So again, we are not dealing them in depth because it was taught yesterday. So I just want to recap what was taught so that with this MATLAB fundamental software, so that it will be very helpful for you. So again, X label, you can give an X label and see what is happening. Same way, Y label, see the same task is coming. You see the task here. First one is X label, adding X label, you will have an X label coming here. Second task, adding Y label, you will get a what is the Y label coming here along the Y axis. See, X labels will be mostly horizontal, Y labels will be mostly vertical, in line with the axis. Okay, that is the default setting in MATLAB. And then title. Title will come always in the top of your graph. Title to display the graph. Okay, this is all about we have in plot. And more plot options you have. You can customize your plot in MATLAB. So what you can plot the graph. Okay, so you can randomly select and plot the graphs. That is also possible. You can plot for you can plot the units also. You can bring them. See here, density is given grams per centimeter cube. We can add this to your label. But remember, whenever you have to use centimeter cube means you will be using centimeter, this upper arrow mark 3. And whenever you're using subscript means X hyphen 2. So it will be X2 like that. So understand this has to be understood by you. Okay. So please understand that notation alone. And grid on, I told you, only grid on, grid will be not on automatically. You have to turn on grid if you want to have a better visualization of your graph. So grid on will be specifically has to be turned on by you. Otherwise, you will not. Otherwise, you will not be able to. Don't think grid on will be defaultly enabled in your MATLAB. You have to turn grid on. Otherwise, it will not be turned on.